All right, let's come to comfortable seat. All right, any pains, injuries before we start? Good? Okay. And you're good too, Stephanie? No injuries, yes? Okay. Just usual. As we all work with, yes. All right, let's sit up tall. Good day. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow. It is level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or lower back are tight, please elevate, sitting up on some blocks or some blankets. All right, palms face up, fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine. And let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call a response. Om Apavitraha, Om Apavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds, that same direction. And chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And then chin back toward the chest again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in, outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins. Take the opposite shin on top, the non-dominant crossing of the legs. Inhale, arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. Inhale, take it back up. Draw the left heel in, right heel back, a letter S with your legs. Walk your hands over to left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper, bow forward a little bit more. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Left hand down, right arm forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Square back, raise your right arm up, bend your right elbow. Right elbow to your left knee 3 times. Inhale, lift back up. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, back up. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, back up. Re-extend the right arm and bend your right elbow just a little bit, threading the needle. Right arm threads underneath your left. Inhale, take it back up. Right arm threads underneath your left. Inhale, take it back up. Right arm threading underneath. Inhale, back up, square off, and counter twist to the right. Back to center again. Left hand to your floor, lift your seat. Right arm up and across the collarbone, back in space for the back bend and the heart opener. Then raise your right arm up over the right ear, side stretch. Take the seat back down, switching sides. Right heel comes in, left leg goes back. A reverse letter S with your legs. Walk your hands over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward halfway. Stop at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward a little bit more. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to your left. Back to center again. Right hand to your floor for support. Left arm forward. Bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist right. Square back. Raise your left arm up and bend your left elbow here. Left elbow, right knee, 3 times. Inhale, take it back up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back up. Re-extend the left arm, bend your left elbow partially, and then threading the needle 3 times. Left arm underneath your right. Inhale, back up. Left arm underneath your right. Inhale, back up. Left arm underneath. Inhale, back up. Square off, and then counter twist to your left. Back to center. Ground the right palm. Lift your seat. Extend the left arm up and across the collarbone. Back in space. Heart opener. Then raise your left arm up over the left ear. Side stretch. Take the seat back down. Extend the legs forward. Take it out a little bit wider than max width. Left hand to your floor. Right arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward to grab the foot. Inhale, re-lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw forward. Nice and easy. Inhale, take it back up. Switch sides. Right hand down. Left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Reach forward, grabbing the foot. Re-lengthen. Exhale, fold. Release, take it back up. Soles of feet together, knees apart, and butterfly your knees. Release, step the feet down, pivot to your heels, about 2 feet forward, hands to support, and windshield wiper your knees side to side. Back to center, draw the legs back behind you, down dog, and start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness in the down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one, arms up high and extend. Now, once you connect to your Warrior One, think about lifting the right heel away from the floor and then maybe even dipping down a little bit more. So feel that range of motion in the hips, in the inner left thigh, and the activating of your right quad. And then lower the right heel back down, coming to regular Warrior One. Open it up, Warrior Two. Once you establish your balance there, again, same thing. Lift your right tiptoes and maybe lunge a little bit deeper. Lower the right heel back down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, left arm up. Inhale, come up, reverse. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Modifying hand to the shin or to the floor if you can touch down easily. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, take it. Otherwise, a slight bending of the elbows. Lower all the way down, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Now come up to hands and knees. Walk your knees even wider, about mat swift. You can even take your heels and your feet toward each other. All right, so with your hands supporting, then lean the hips forward. If you need to lift the heels off the floor in order to lower the hips down for a back bend, you can take it there. Let's take that 3 times. As you lower the heels back down, draw the seat back toward the heels into a wide-legged child's pose. Inhale, lift, come forward. As you draw forward, let the hips descend as you lift the heels into a back bend. Exhale, take it back into a wide-legged child's pose. One more time. Inhale, lift. As you draw forward, hips draw down as you lift the heels and then take it into back bend. Exhale, transitioning back, wide-legged child's pose. Readjust your knees so that you can easily come into your down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touching your right arm. Kick back up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior One. Once you balance your Warrior One, lift the left heel and then lunge forward a little bit more. Take that heel back down. Open it up. Warrior Two. Once you get to a steady Warrior Two, lift your left heel again and lunge a little bit deeper. Lower the left heel back down. Reverse Warrior. Side angle. Modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Right arm up. Take it back up. Reverse. Lengthen out the left leg for triangle. Modifying hand to the shin or the hand to the floor. Right arm up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Lower almost all the way down. Lift up even higher, full extension of your arms if you have it. And then all the way down, child's pose, feet toward the heels and fold. This time, come up to your hands and knees, and I'll give you the demo. You're going to come to your hands and knees together. You're going to shift forward and roll to outside the left hip, back to center, child's pose. Your knees are together. Roll forward to outer right hip, back to center. We'll do 3 rounds here, okay? So let's start with knees together, and then child's pose. We're going to lift, roll forward, and then roll to the outer left knee, outer left hip. Lift back up. Take the seat toward the heels. Lift back up. Roll to the outer right side. Back to center. Lift up and toward the seat. Lift up. Roll to the left side. Lift back up. Draw the seat toward the heels. Lift up. Roll to the right side. Back to center. Seat toward the heels. One more round. Lift up. Roll to your left side. Lift back up. Seat toward the heels. Lift. Roll to the right side. Back to center. Seat toward the heels. Child's pose. And then down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of right arm in touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Stepping the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Hands together in prayer. Interlace your fingers. Press forward, just up and down 3 times. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, press forward. Lengthen, reach up. Bend and press forward. Lengthen, reach up. Bend and press forward. Stay here. Inhale again. Exhale, twist right 3 times. Square center. Twist right. Square center. Twist right. Stay here. Right hand behind you. Left arm, outer right knee, a twisted side angle. Inhale all the way up and around. Reverse warrior. Half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, lobe off to right side. You can use your right hand to a block or some other object to help you to elevate the upper torso if you need it. Stay on the right leg, revolved half moon. Left hand comes down, square of your hips. Notice your hips are parallel to floor. Keep your left heel reaching back, left hand stays down, right arm up to twist. So revolved half moon. Take the right hand back down, crescent moon. Step the left foot all the way back, left knee comes down. Extra padding to your left knee as you need. Walk your hands to top of the thighs. Once you have a nice foundation, lunging hips forward, press your hands into your thighs, upper torso leaning back, gently looking up. Once you're set with your back bend, arms up for Venus Mudra for the extension. Release your hands to the inside of the right foot. Turn the right toes out, right thigh also turns out, left hand a little bit wider. Raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind to twist. If you want to bind, right hand to left foot, take your bind. Start to release. We're going to transition back into Skandasana. So turn the right toes forward. As you draw back, you're going to sit down over to the right side and step the left foot down, lift the left knee. Right? So I'll take it this way. Right? So we're here in Crescent Moon. So as you draw down to sit down, you're going to lift the left knee. Okay? Right hand to your left foot or left ankle, side bend over your right leg. Reach your left arm overhead, extend. Either reach toward the right side of the room, or actually forward, or left hand to grab the right foot. All right. All right, starting to release. Keep the legs as they are. Left hand behind you. Wrap the right arm around your left knee and twist. Back to center, counter twist. Right hand to the floor. Press your left arm to inner left leg and twist to the right. Release. Hands to support. Lift the seat off the floor. You're going to transition back into Warrior One. So step the right foot down. Arms up. Open it up. Warrior Two. Reverse Warrior. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick back up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior One. Hands together in prayer, interlace with the opposite thumb on top and press forward. Lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend and press forward. Lengthen, reach up high. Bend and press forward. Lengthen, reach up. Bend and press forward. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Square back to center. Exhale, twist left. Square back center. Exhale, twist left. Stay there. Half bind. Left hand behind you. Right arm, outer left knee, and twist. Inhale all the way back up and around. Reverse warrior. Half moon. Left hand forward about a foot. Lobe off to left side. Revolved half moon. Right hand comes down. Square over your hips. Left arm up. Left hand down, crescent moon. Step the right foot all the way back. Right knee comes down. Extra padding as you need. Walk your hands to the top of the thighs and lunge forward. Once you're set with the base of the pose and you're ready, send his arms up. And release your hands to the floor to the inside of the left foot. Turn your left toes out at an angle. Right hand a little bit wider. Left arm up and behind you. Half bind, twisting. Remain there or binding. Left hand to the right foot. Start to release. You're going to take the hands to the floor. You're going to transition back into Skandasana. So as you turn the left toes back forward, you're going to shift to take the seat down to the left side. As you sit down to the left side, you're going to rotate your right knee up and step the right foot down to the floor. Center your seat. Make sure you're nice and stable. And then left hand to grab the right ankle. Side bending over your left leg. Reach your right arm overhead, either extending forward or binding right hand to left foot. Beginning to release, make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are, right hand behind you for support. Wrap the left arm around your right knee as to twist. Inhale, square back to center, counter twist. Press your right arm to inner right leg, twisting to your left. Release, making your way to warrior one. So lift the seat, stepping your left foot back down, and then making your way up, rise up to warrior one. And then open it up to warrior two, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Separate your feet about mat's width distance. Left hand to center, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee, raise your right arm up to twist, half bind. Right hand behind you to your lower back, or you can reach for your inner left thigh. Take the inner left thigh with your right hand. Release your right arm back up, right hand to the floor. Even out both sides, swaying out your hips side to side. Back to center, switch sides. Right hand to center, bend your right knee, keep your left leg extended. Left arm up to twist with a half bind. Left hand to your lower back or your inner right thigh if you can reach. Take the left arm back up. Left hand to the floor. Again, square off. Sway it out, side to side. All right, come back to center with both hands supporting. Bend the knees, let the seat drop a little. Lift the head, lift the upper back with a neutral spine. Shift your way back toward the heels through the strength of the legs and neutral spine. Rise up, and as you rise up, extend the arms out and up into a slight back bend. Then come back to vertical. Step the left foot in. Airplane, warrior three. Draw the right heel back. With your left hand, grab the inside of the right foot. Steady your balance. Right arm out to your side, so that's your airplane. As you then draw the torso forward to a parallel, you're going into airplane, warrior three. So your torso is warrior three, your right arm, right leg opening out to the right side, it's your airplane. Stay on that left leg, come back up to stand. Then as you reach your right arm forward, kick the right foot back, revolve dancer. So notice the arm and the leg positioning is slightly different, and the tension into your left arm is also slightly different into your left shoulder. Come back up, release your right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, crow pose. Hands to the floor, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet forward, shoulders width. Draw the arms back, knees to back of arms, gaze slightly forward to the floor. Either just keep your toes on the floor, leaning forward, working your arms and shoulders, or take the balance. Good, Heather. Keep building that strength. All right, so stepping your feet back down. All right, then you're going to separate your feet once again, about hips width distance, mat's width distance. All right, then bending both knees. Press your right elbow to inner right knee, right hand to inner left knee. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Raise your left arm up and behind you, half bind. So again, to your lower back or your inner right thigh, and twist as you squeeze your thighs. Release your left arm back up, left hand to the floor, right hand to the floor. Straighten out your legs and sway it out side to side once again. Back to center, bend both knees. Left elbow, inner left knee, left hand, inner right knee. Squeeze your inner thighs, raise your right arm up and behind you. Twist and activating your quads. Then raise your right arm back up, right hand to the floor, both hands down. Straighten out your legs and sway it out side to side. Back to center again, both hands supporting, bend the knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back. Shift the weight back towards the heels on the inhale as you rise up through the strength of the legs and neutral spine. Arms out and up. And once you come all the way up into a back bend, holding it here for a couple of breaths. Take it back to vertical. Step the right foot in. Airplane, warrior three. Draw the left heel back with your right hand. Reach back to grab the inside of the left foot. Steady your balance, vertical line. Then left arm out to the side for an airplane. And as you lean the torso forward to a diagonal, that is your warrior three. So left arm, left knee, opening out to the left side. So airplane, warrior three. Stay on the right leg as you lift the torso up, left arm reaching forward and squaring off your hips, and then revolve dancer. And start to break, make your way back up. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Second crow pose. Hands come forward. If you have a crow pose into a headstand and you want to take the inversion, go ahead and take it. If you're just beginning to work with your crow pose, your arm balancing, go nice and slow. Make sure that you calculate the weight drawing forward so that you can gently, slowly lift your feet off the floor. All righty. Step the feet back down to the floor. And then with your feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, rise up, chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, tree pose. Arms up and out. Either stay here, or we're going to take the forward fold once again. Arms out to a T, like an airplane. And in your tree pose, taking it like an airplane warrior 3 with tree legs. Right? If that's a little bit much for you, stay in your basic tree. Perfectly fine to be here. Or even taking it at a slight angle forward, right? So just that rebalancing might really challenge your balance here and work different muscles. All right, slowly make your way back up to your basic tree. Step your right foot down chair. Exhale, dive forward, forward, fold. And let's take 3 deep breaths here, letting your legs recover. Bend the knees, rise up chair. Then stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, tree pose on the second side. So the left foot in the right leg, arms up and out in a wide position. All right, so welcome to stay here or arms out to a T position. And keep pressing your left foot strongly into your inner right leg and try to keep as much of a neutral spine as possible as you make your way forward into the warrior 3 torso. Alrighty, beginning to make your way back up to a standing position, and then release your left foot down chair. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Let's take 3 breaths here again. All right, then bending your knees, ground your palms, gently walk your feet back to down dog, and then transitioning forward into Sphinx. So draw the torso forward, lower the body all the way down, walk your hands forward, forearms down. Grabbing opposite elbows to measure out shoulders width with your arms. Then take your forearms back down. Check that your arms are 90 degrees. So your your shoulders and your elbows line up vertically. And then once you're set with your arms, press your belly and your lower ribs toward the floor, which flattens your lower back. Press your forearms down to lift your chest, which deepens your mid-back bend. And staying here, gaze is toward the floor, slightly ahead of you, so the back of the neck stays relatively neutral. And just let gravity and breath do the work for you. Just think about the belly, lower ribs, releasing toward the floor. And with that, you might feel a sense that your lower back is also releasing. Three more breaths. Now reactivate a little bit. Lift the chest again, activating your arms. And let's look past your right shoulder and then draw the chin toward the right shoulder. So it's a very active reaching of your chin toward the right shoulder. They may not touch, that's okay. It's an active reaching. Release, square back, turn to the other side. Turn to your left, and then reach your chin toward the left shoulder. Release, square back, press your forearms down. Lift the elbows up for a modified cobra. So once you're upright, think about, again, your belly, your lower ribs reaching toward the floor. So just allowing the lower back bend to happen here as you release your belly toward the floor. You may not touch, that is okay. Now, if you have one more in you, bend the elbows first, walk your hands in closer. And then as you roll the shoulders forward, up, and as you draw back, you can lengthen out the arms, lift up a little higher, and deepen your back bend. All right, begin to release, bend the elbows, draw all the way down, and again, coming back to child's pose, nice and slow. Seat toward the heels. And as you stretch your lower back, extending the arms forward, let the head release. All right, down dog. Pigeon, left leg up. Draw the left knee in, land the shin to the floor. You're in a pointed toe position, standing on top of the left shin. Left thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Start to inch your right knee further back to lower your seat. Untuck the toes. Walk your hands back, elongate. And then once you're set, make your way forward, nice and easy. Now, yogi's choice for today. Stay here in a softer, easier, more accessible pigeon with your foot closer toward your pubis or your navel, right? For those of you with more hip opening, you want to challenge yourself today. Let's take the left heel further forward and the shin more parallel to front of the mat, which requires a lot more hip opening. And then make your way forward. Make sure you flex your left foot. Now, for those of you that are very open, maybe your heel comes even further forward. So now, rather than the shin drawing downwards in the angle, you're drawing upwards in the angle, which makes it a lot more challenging for your hips. So if you want to challenge your hip opening in your pigeon, play with what is available. All right, so normally the heel will be drawing back this way, right? Back toward the pubis. Whereas if the heel goes further forward, right, toward the front of the mat, top of the mat, it's more challenging for your hips. So play with that if you have that today. If you have other pigeon variations like sitting up for binding, feel free to take it. Two more breaths. Alrighty, start to walk it back in, tuck the right toes under, and press it back to the down dog. Take lots of movement, side to side. All right, once you're set, second side. Right leg up. Draw the right knee in. Land the shin to the floor. So again, let's measure out the pose. Right thigh angles out to side. Inch your left knee further back to lower your hips. Elongate through the spine. Let's take a breath or two here. And once you're set, make your way forward. And so again, those of you working with a little more depth within your hip opening, you can keep your right shin turned in, or you can take the right shin more parallel to the front of the mat. Make sure you flex your foot. If that is still pretty easy, the right heel can go further forward. And then if you like additional variations, repeat your variations from the first side. All right, 3 more breaths. All righty, start to make your way back up and press it back to your down dog, and then pedaling out the legs. When you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands. Gently take your feet down. And then start to lower onto your backs. Let's take your bridge or your wheel, your choice. Walking your feet in about hip width, feeling for the back of the heels with your hands. Then press your heels down, lift your feet. You can stay here, arms parallel to either side of your hips, or making a fist underneath you, and then walk your shoulders in even closer, and then lift the hips up even higher. So that's your bridge. If you want to go for your wheel, hands to your shoulders, elbows up and lift. When you're ready, releasing your hands, lower all the way down. Draw both knees in toward the chest. Then keep the right knee in, extend the left leg out to the floor. Yogic toe lock to the right big toe and extend the right leg up, left arm out to the side. And then open up the leg to the right side. So left leg all the way out. Yeah. So this is a reclining position of the hand to big toe that we normally do in a standing position. And draw that right leg back in, and then happy baby on just your right leg. So bend your right knee. With your right hand, grab the outside of the right foot. And then reach your right heel toward the sky by extending with the heel, with the leg. And then pull the right foot down with your arm. So going into hip opening in a half happy baby. So your leg is actively pushing up as you actively pull down with your arm. Start to release. Right leg comes down, left knee draws in. Yogic toe lock to the left big toe, extend up, right arm out to a T, and then gently open up the leg to the left side. And then gently take the left leg back up, bend your left knee, and it's happy baby on the left side, grabbing the outside of the left foot, actively kicking up with your heels, strong through your left leg. Actively pull down with your left hand. And then let's release the action a little bit and take full happy baby with both legs. All right, grab either side of the right and the left foot with your hands. Let the knees be wider than your hips. Actively push up with your legs. Actively pull down with your hands. All righty, start to release. Step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take a non-dominant shin on top. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again. See you next time.